Hi everyone, it's Lee. I was coming to you to let you see another junk journal I've just completed. It's just a mini file folder, and it's going out to someone for an individual swap that we did. Got to do this one quick because I don't want it so long. I had some seam binding that my grandmother left for me. It was already the right color. It was dark brown, so I crinkled it. I put some charms. I put a button, a zipper pull, a little mini clock, and a little bicycle. Those two are from spare parts. The button and the zipper pull was in my grandmother's, so those are vintage. Just used a simple headband for the closure right now, and because this is already really chunky and it only has 2 signatures in it, so I feel pretty sure that it's going to get thicker as time goes by, and when she adds what she wants in it, it will be very thick. So got a little Tim Holtz label on the front, the metal labels. It's Life is About Creating Yourself. And I put some Prima Satan crystals. I have a skeleton leaf, and this is a die cut that I have. I put it on cardstock over the file folder and did some modeling paste through stencils, and just went ahead and went over that with the distress stain as well, and this piece as well. But I just glued this down, and I really like the way it looks. I was kind of concerned about gluing it with what I was using, but it turned out fine. Like I said, it's 2 signatures, and I did the 3-hole stitch and used waxed linen thread in brown on it. And let's go inside. So I made a corner pocket with book page underneath, some ribbon fibers and a flat flower that I put a little brad on, and here's a little tag that I backed on cardstock from this paper collection. And this is several paper collections, so if you want to know about a certain page or whatever, just message me down in the comments, and I'll look it up and find it for you. I don't know if there's such a glare. Is that better? I hope it is. Okay. I just fussy cut some of the elements out of one of the pages and collaged them on here. Some stamping. Everything's coffee dyed. This was out of a workbook, a French. I think this was a French workbook. I have a French one and a Spanish one, so I don't know. This is just a simple star punch that I put some fibers under, made a tab out of. Did a lot of, or not a lot, but several of the paint chips in here for tags. This is a tag die that I have and wanted to try it out, so I used it and just stapled some seam binding on it. Some collage, and punched some little flowers and made a tab, and stamping. I love bees, so pretty much all of my journals have a bee somewhere. I've got to find some more bee stamps. That's the only one I have. So washi tape, and I just sewed this page, corner punch, but I just sewed it so that you can write on this one, or draw, or paint, whatever. Just a little collage with a butterfly and a scallop circle. Again, paint chips that I made a tag out of. I didn't put a ribbon on that one. I didn't want ribbons on every one of them, and she can put those if she'd like. This, I just made a little journal, mini journal out of ledger paper and a couple of, a piece of the pattern paper. Punched a flower out of paint chips and clipped it on with a ribbon on top. Tab punches that were sent to me, and I can't remember where I got those. I've been getting so much mail lately, and I apologize, but thank you so much. I used them. I've used all of those tab punches. I've got to get some more. I've got to get a tab punch. This is a Tim Holtz die. Flower punch in the corner punch. This is just folded piece of paper, coffee dyed and edged with a stain. Made just a little triangle and then used my decorative scissors to cut the edge. Another little tag. Bird on ledger paper. Some more of those fussy cut flowers. And this is my favorite. I love the popcorn bags, and I cut the end open, of course, and put a little piece of a punched out circle behind it so that you could see it better. And they would know it was open for putting whatever they want in there. Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. And this is one of my favorites, is the bicycle stamp. I love that. This is a Sizzix die that I have. Another paint chip. And this is just a little tuck spot. Decorative paper clip and just a little mini envelope that I created from the paper. Side pocket. Put some fabric washi tape on here, regular washi tape. Another one of those Baroque Sizzix dies. Just did a square punch and put it put it upside down, or horizontal. I can't even speak, I'm sorry. Put it horizontal or vertical, whatever, and made a interesting little punch or tab out of it. I backed this on to craft cardstock. Stamping. And this glassine bag I did on washi so it could flip out and you could still journal in that whole space or put a photograph or whatever. Just a little tag with some yarn fibers on it. That's a hexagon punch that I have, and I just cut it in half. Made a tab. More tags. More tags. Just did a diagonal holder there. This is a decorative paper clip I made out of paper, a couple of paper flowers and some fibers and a brad. And now this is the center of the book, is where the signatures meet, and I just used my bone folder to glue that down into the back of the book and glued like to this part so that you could use those for tuck spaces and it would hold them in well. This is just a paper clip I made, and I put a flower on the front and back. And this is a mini envelope that I made, and just put some little die cut pieces in it. Well, I can't get them out right now, but anyway, it has some little decorative pieces in there she can use in her journal in different places if she would like, or in a whole nother project, whatever she wants to do with them. And that's the back of it. That's some more of those tab punches that I received. Just a piece of paper, gessoed again. Just a tag with the dark brown twine. That's a Tim Holtz piece of ephemera. And this is the, I sprayed through my damask stencil with some of the Color Bloom sprays by Prima. I think it's, let's see, it's Glistening Waves Spray Mist. So that's the one I love that color, it's gorgeous. Stamped a bird cage. Another one I backed on cardstock. A little collage there. And I did a map, did a bird cage, and some flat paper flowers. Another little tag here that I made. It's kind of a little folder. She can put what she wants in there, and just did a decorative edge with one of the new dies that I have. It's an edge die. Another ticket that I did on cardstock, and a flower paper clip. This is some of the Tim Holtz Found Relatives. I love maps in my books. I just think they're neat. This is just some of that Color Bloom spray just kind of spritzed on. And it kind of soaks to the back, so beware. And this is on the coffee dyed paper too, on the thick, heavyweight cardstock. Another piece of, I think that's 7 Gypsies ephemera there. And this is a die cut that I have of a flourish. Another one of those Baroque that I put on cardstock. And I despise fussy cutting, those of you that know me very well. This is a tuck spot also. And then this one has just a little tag in it. The years tell us much, the days we never knew. And I put little flowers down on the bottom to hold the tabs in place. And these are some little, just little cards that I found at Hobby Lobby. I coffee dyed that, and it's flocked on there. It's very pretty. 7 Gypsies, I think. And wrote her a little note. But this is a pocket that I made. Took a piece of cardstock, craft cardstock, and I crushed it and rolled it in my hands, and just worked it back and forth until I got it really, I mean, I'd broken all the fibers pretty much in it, and laid it out under a book for a couple of days, and then came back and I separated this napkin, and I put the front on, of course, with Collage Page, but I also put the inside of the napkin on the inside, so it helped to reinforce that, because once you break the fibers of the paper down like that, it really makes it soft. But this feels like leather now. I mean, it feels so good. And then of course put some trim around it that my grandmother had left me. So this is really old lace. So yeah, that's my little book, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I enjoyed doing the swap, Sandra, so if you saw that, I hope you enjoy it. I love that little book. This one's hard to let go of. It's really fun. Thanks so much. See you soon.